What's up guys, Zoom here, and today, as I think I said in my white video, I just got back from locals, and I'm going to do a quick report and profile on my Pac-Man deck, P.a.c.m.a.n I should say. I went, well, 2-1. I had a bye on my last match, but I still also got a couple, just fun matches done in the time too. It was kind of sad. We didn't get to do too much. There was only like I think 10 people showed up, and I don't know. It's starting to go downhill, but yeah, I still try to make it every week and everything. But anyway, against P.a.c.m.a.n. Here we go. P.a.c.m.a.n. So we run BLS Chaos Sorcerer. Again, these are kind of the bosses. You can usually set up a graveyard very easily to get them out. And BLS has always put some work. Chaos Sorcerer is also really nice. And we got the star and namesake of the deck, Triple De La Cuda, Camels. We'll just put out all of the, as I like to call them, Pac-Man, because they just waka waka. 3 Swarm of Scarabs, and then 2 Swarm of Locusts. Again, they waka waka. So while there's, you summon them set on the next turn, you flip them face up, get their effect, and then you can set them again. His flip summon draws your card. Their flip summon destroys a monster. Their flip summon destroys a magic or trap. Again, the whole deck works on gaining advantage, either by drawing cards or taking advantage away from your opponent. And you sit and stall until you get the pieces you need. This deck has no engine, no combos, no loops. I guess you could say the only engine is with just drawing a lot, like with these 3. Worm Links, after it has been flipped, you get to draw a card on each end phase, so your end phase and your opponent's. This is arguably better than De La Cuda, but it's kind of harder to keep on the field, because once you do that, people don't want it there anymore. But with those, we have those, and then to round off the monsters, I just run Triple Marshmallow. Again, with the 3 Worm Links in him, you have 6 lights, and I think 7 darks. 8 darks. So again, you have a really good light-dark balance, and with the amount of draw power you usually get, you're just like, you'll have a good amount of monsters on the field already, and nothing is dying. So I'll usually like set up my graveyard just on the end phase discard, because I have over 6 cards in my hand. It gets kind of ridiculous. For just on the spells, we've got Double Duality. Again, with any deck that is kind of necessary for consistency, it has become the current Pot of Greed, even though Card is kind of along there. Triple Swords and Triple Nightmare Steel Cage round up the spells. Again, you sit and stall. On most cases, you'll set these in one of your chainable stalls, in case they were to heavy storm or even just get rid of swords. But I've had cases where I draw to these, so to protect against even just an P.a.c.m.a.n one, I'll play, double swords or swords and steel cage, etc., etc., just to give you that extra backup and safety. Now, the rest is traps. This is, again, kind of a very animated deck, so you need answers to everything. We run Triple Roar and Triple Wabaku. Again, your chainable stalls. And they, of course, as always, they each fit their own role. They each do what they need to do, but the big point is that they're chainable. A good point to make if you're planning on building this or running it, one of the best combos is to set a Worm Links and then Wabaku. They'll attack into the Worm Links, you activate Wabaku, and you get an extra end phase draw out of it. So that's usually very nice. Worm Links is really the only one that works well with Wabaku. Most of the other ones, if they're flip face up, then to get their effect, you'd have to set them, and then flip summon them, and then at the end of the turn they're in face-up attack position. But that's still nothing to worry about usually. One, Wall of Revealing Light, just because it's limited and it's probably one of the best stalls. Again, you usually pay 3,000, and then you don't have to worry about too many things attacking you. Double Needle Sealing. This is one of the big reasons that I wanted to build the deck, because it can main this so well. You know, usually you'll have like your Swarms or your Lakuta. You know, on your turn you flip it face up, get the effects, and then at the end, or on main 2 or whatever, you'd set it. Then you set a Needle Sealing. So you have a pretty good field advantage, or even if your opponent is just going off. They have a lot of cards on the field, you activate Needle Sealing, and it's effectively Regeki. That's kind of how it is in this deck. You pretty much get to destroy all of your opponent's monsters and not worry about anything else. Double Fiendish Chain, again, answers. This can save your life more often than not. If they were to, I don't know, Tour Guide, Fiendish Chain. They have a dead Tour Guide on the field, and it's not doing them any good. Anything. Fiendish Chain, it has become one of my favorite cards, and again, it's one of the best answers. Since we do run so much back row, we've got double Starlight Road, and in most cases this is pretty amazing. And you know, if I even just need to get something out, I can, if I really need a Stardust, I'm just going off, I can Needle Sealing Starlight Road. As usual, a lot of people like Starlight Road their own Heavy or their own Dark Hole. Double Dark Bribes, and then one Solemn Judgment, just to round it off. Again, I usually use the bribes very liberally, just to give or not let my opponent gain any sort of advantage. And same with Solemn, even though there's that half life point cost. But that is it for the full deck. We'll go on to the extra deck, because this is actually very important for how it runs. I've got double Stardust, and I just got the other one today, so I still haven't sleeved it. But yes, double Stardust, of course, to complement the double Starlight Road. One Acid Golem. Again, I just got this today. It's just another really good rank 3. If you really need to just go into a 3,000 really quick, he's really good. And if you know, I like specifically, I was playing against heroes and he had an absolute 0 on the field. I just wanted to get rid of it quick, so I dropped Acid Golem, attacked over it, and then he died. So I didn't have any drawback from his effect. A pretty important one after playing and testing is a triple Leviathan, although I could probably take out one. These are your chaos setup. As I said before, you actually have a hard time getting monsters to the graveyard. So usually you'll have like Marshmallow, Swarm, and a Lakuta. You overlay into 2 of these. Usually, again, you wait until you can get one of your chaos monsters in your hand. But you overlay into 2 of these, ditch a Light and Dark, get 2 2500s, and then get out your BLS or your Chaos. This is just one of those that a lot of people downplay because they don't think it's that good. But in this deck specifically, it plays such a big role. Double Zen-Mains. Again, if you're not quite ready to make your push, but you feel like you need a little bit more defense than just your swords or any sort of your traps, go into his Zen-Mains. Hold out for 2 turns and pop 2 cards. Again, putting the advantage into your favor. One of each of the Djinns, just because they each serve their own purpose. Mellow Melody or Muzu Rhythm to get over high monsters, to shut down your opponent's XP's plays. And I've really never played Mellow Melody, but she's essentially a rank 3 Daigusto Phoenix. So again, they each serve their own purpose, with whatever stage in the game you're at. And then, just to finish it off, Double Gotchi. in case you need to lay over 2 Wormlings. And again, my screen went dead. I'm very sorry. Again, the whole duel is long play. I'll link to the playthrough on DevPro of it, just to kind of demonstrate how it works. I have kind of I'm kind of throwing around what I want to do with the side deck. And that's, I think, going to be the big important one. Where I kind of got the idea for the build, he ran triple Lava Golem, triple MST, triple Day Wombat, and Power Material, because his main enemy was Burn Decks. So I still kind of kept the triple Wombat, as Burn Decks can definitely, you have really no answers to burn. So just putting in the 3 Wombats can definitely help out. We've got double Lava Golem, which I'm actually going to show these off in tandem. Double Lava Golem, and then triple Macro. If I'm really facing a deck that's graveyard dependent, I'll side into more of a defensive play, going to triple Macro. And since I had the macros, my boss monsters, my 2 Chaos, can't really be played, so I'll go into double Lava Golem. As I said, I'm trying to figure out the direction of the side deck. I think I could actually, if I got a playset of Stealth Birds and Wave Motion Cannons, I could side into a really a powerful burn. You know, Stealth Bird is another one of the Pac-Man, the flip-flops. And each time is flip summoned, your opponent, or you deal 1,000 damage to your opponent. So I could definitely go into that, and then with Wave Motion Cannon, you can send it to the graveyard. Each turn it's been face up on the field, your opponent takes 1,000 damage for each of those. So it's kind of it's another build of Pac-Man that I could definitely smoke screen into, just to kind of surprise my opponent. Give me a second. Sneeze. But yeah, we just have those. Again, it's more of a defensive play. There's no kind of going off and just attacking your opponent with all of your big monsters. You just kind of sit and continue gaining advantage, burning a little bit here and there. I've got 2 The Huge Revolutions is Overs. I initially just ordered these because it was a replacement for Starlight Road, but it's definitely always sided against Fire Kings, which has become my big nemesis. Just a single trap stun, and then triple Mind Crush. I never sided into these. Mind Crush is just one that I can't really wrap my head around. I know it's good, and here and there I definitely will. I really only sided into, again, Fire Kings. I did Huge Revolution is Over, triple Macro, and double Lava Golem. But yeah, that's the deck. Again, for report, again, I went 2-1, 2-0 against Heroes, 2-0 against Self-Destruct Button, which was what was really great is, you know, I got him down game 1, saw him to Self-Destruct, so I had 1 out of the match, and he just couldn't win because he didn't have his proper side deck. And then actually, as we went into turns, I actually killed him in game 2, so that was pretty nice. Again, the Heroes, I ran over him. He didn't have that great of a deck, but it definitely, you know, he could have posed a threat if I didn't play right. I went 1-2 against Fire Kings. No, wait, I went 2-0 against Fire Kings. They just trounced me. I think I need to, you know, start setting in like DD Crows and stuff like that just to take care of that. And really, that's the only deck I ever have. Every week I face this guy with Fire Kings, and that's the only deck that's ever given me issues. As far as the fun duels I mentioned, I went 2-0 against like this Lightsworn Chaos Dragon kind of build. I've never seen it before. It runs beautifully. He went off turn 2 and got me down to 2600, but then I just like needles ceilinged it, and then he never came back, which was really nice. And then I went 1-2 against Dark Worlds. I think it was a pretty even game. Game 1, game 2, I got macro out really early, and he just never got advantage. And then game 3, he MST in my early macro, and then eradicated, and again there was just no coming back from that. But so you could say overall through the night I went 3-2. This is still performing better than I ever could have expected. I didn't face any really bad opponents, but I've learned to play this well enough that I think I can very slowly just get better at it, and I think the hardest part again is just getting a good complete side deck. A lot of people say that's what makes a duelist, and half of the game is what's in your side deck. But anyway, that's really it. Tomorrow I'm gonna release a video I recorded earlier when I just first built the deck before locals, just as some test draws and gameplay demonstration. But yeah, that is it. I don't really have like any more decks. I'm really like almost done building. I really want to go into jam reading or jam machine, jam token, skill drain, blah blah blah, or worms. Jam I think is going to be the best option. But yeah, again, so there's no really pending upcoming videos after that. But anyway, we'll definitely get more content. Flaw's really good about getting everything out. But anyway, that is it. I might do another locals report on this if I do a little better, or I'm going to be going to. I'm hopefully going into the P.a.c.m.a.n sneak peek. So maybe I'll do a report on that. But anyway, again, that is it. This is Sim of the Yugi Cast as usual. Subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, follow, blah blah. It's all down in the description. But anyway, that is it. Thank you very much for watching. This is Sim again. Talk to you guys later. Bye.